All right, and what is going on, everybody? Quancredible here for the review of. I swear I forget every single time. Like as soon, like I know what chapter it is, but like I just forget as soon as the camera comes on. 246. So here for the review of Black Clover, chapter 246. In this chapter, I thought this one was really good. Like we got so much extra stuff in here. Also, before I start, apologies if I'm looking a little rough. Like I haven't been able to really do anything with the quarantine, so my hair is kind of my facial hair is kind of but it is what it is. So with this chapter, we get the beginning with like Asta kind of, in my opinion, I think this is him seeing or hearing the internal thoughts of his like devil or the anti-magic devil. Like I think this is like that malice Dante was talking about, and he's just like hearing and seeing all of that. But then he like Asta starts to wake up after kind of being knocked out after Dante beat him up. But he wakes up, sees that Ghost is cool, so he's like, all right, and he sees Yami. So Asta's more or less probably really satisfied because Yami's here, so he's handling it instead. And then we also get some more info on Yami's ability. How I would interpret it is that like, because monozone you can like kind of sense and detect what happens within the zone. So I guess if he just condensed it down to a very like small area that's just like innately around him, as soon as something like penetrates that, he's able to attack it. Kind of similar. I don't know how many of you guys watch Hunter x Hunter or Hunter x Hunter, whatever you call it. Remember at the very end, spoilers if you're still watching Hunter x Hunter, but when Killua made that like electric circle against Poof when he was trying to protect that blind chick, like he made that electric circle and it was like basically if you come in here I'll attack you. I think Yami's attack is very similar to that. Like it's just like a small area moving, as soon as you penetrate it you get attacked. And then after that Dante like, I don't even know what was going on here. He like rips his shirt and then just like starts to heal it, and like even Yami and Vanessa are like, what even is that type of power? Like it's a completely different spell and power than what he was using before. So this leads me to believe that either devils or demons can just heal themselves naturally on their own, or B, demons and devils have their own separate type of magic on top of like what the user has. So like say Dante has gravity magic, his devil could have whatever other kind of magic. Or even a possible third possibility is that like it could be just a forbidden spell and anybody could possibly be able to use any type of forbidden spell. That's another thing that you could possibly think of. Like it could just be something along those lines. It's a forbidden magic that anybody can use. That's some ways that I can look at it. If you have like a suggestion, or not a suggestion, but if you have a thought on your opinion on what he did there, let me know down below, because that's honestly one of the things that I'm most like intrigued about with this chapter. But anyway, we get like a small glimpse of Dante's like, not like his full backstory, but just like a small glimpse. And it seems like Dante was the kind of man who was like really just dissatisfied with life, and it looks like he got like highs from, as he would call it, malice. So like from like killing, well, really mostly from killing. Like it looked like he wasn't satisfied from accomplishments, from relationships, all that other stuff, but like killing and just reveling in malice is what really got Dante going. So when he talks about what his plan is, which is to connect the worlds with the world tree, and I guess somehow use the dark dimension / to open it, and he wants the devils to pour in, that sounds like his ideal world, which is just to have tons of malice and evil just around. And then there's also like, remember we knew that they're looking for arcane stages, but it's not like this right here narrowed it down. So it's like they're not looking for any and all arcane stages. They were just specifically looking for William and for Yami. So I guess that makes sense as to why why Vonica, when she was sent to the Heart Kingdom, she was just tasked to destroy everything. Like I don't know if the Heart Kingdom has any arcane stages, but it kind of reinforces it why Vonica wasn't sent to capture anything, like because they only needed those two. So technically any arcane stages outside of the one Dante just wanted, like how he wanted Vanessa and he wanted Gray, that doesn't really need him. He can just kill them. So they're not hoarding them, they just need those two. So then at this point, that's when Yami's like, all right, I definitely have to kill you now. And then it cuts over to the Spade Kingdom, and we get to see like there's apparently a Black Bull member that's been spying on, I guess, or getting information from the Dark Triad, or from Dante's room specifically, or they've probably been there for a while now, and it's a Black Bulls logo. Now, me and lots of everybody else assuming this is the Black Bulls vice captain. There's been tons and tons of talks about this, tons and tons of theories everywhere. Everybody called it, nothing super crazy. I mean, I've even been talking about the Black Bulls vice captain in these reviews for the past couple weeks, and so I really hope it is, and I hope it's the vice captain, not just some random member. I did see on Twitter, I want to say it is, somebody said that they thought it was Valtos, or not thought, but it could be Valtos, since how their shadow or spatialist magic kind of looks like how Valtos' spatial magic looks a little bit. But I don't think it is, just because like in this panel you can see one of their eyes, and like Valtos' eyes are like reversed, like they're like dark, like I don't remember what the white part of the eye is called. I just don't. I'm sorry, but like the white part of the eye, like Valtos is black, whereas this guy's was white. It seems like a really insignificant difference, but it'd be that kind of stuff where series trip us up. So that's why I don't think it's Valtos, just because of that detail right there. I also have been seeing a lot of people think it was a girl. The guy says he. I mean, granted, people say he sometimes, and it could be a girl anyway, but I'm just going off of the fact he said he. The eye didn't look super feminine, and again, another really small thing, the foot it don't really look like a feminine foot. Granted, it's in a boot, but it just didn't really strike me as a girl's foot or a girl's boot, I guess. As for what his magic is, I have seen people say that they think it's shadow magic. I do think that would be like a good complement to Yami's dark magic, but at the same time, I don't know. Like, it looks like it could be shadow magic. I doubt it's another kind of spatial magic, because like if it was another kind of spatial magic, then why would Yami really just carry Finral around, I guess? Or why would Yami always use Finral instead of this guy? Because he's probably stronger than Finral. But like, so I don't think it's spatial magic. Like, the likeliness of it being shadow magic is actually kind of high. I just don't have like another type of magic that I think it would be. Let me know down below what you guys think he's using, he or she. Yeah, let me know what you guys think he's using, and let me know if you guys think it's a boy or a girl, because that's like been a big one. I think it's a boy, and I don't know what kind of magic it is, but it does look like it is shadow magic. And then the chapter kind of just ends. Like, I thought this was like a really good chapter in terms of information. Like, we got like the Dark Triad's plan, we got a little bit of glimpse of Dante's backstory, we got to see what's happening in the Spade Kingdom right now. As for like what I think is going to happen next, it could honestly go a lot of different places, because this could, like, the end of this chapter could just be one of those things where the author just showed us a glimpse of this and then they never revisit it again, or not never, but like they don't revisit it again for a while. Or it could even be where they showed us a glimpse of this, and now this is where we're going to be. We could possibly follow this person for a little bit and see what they're doing, and then just come back to Dante and Yami later. Then there's still everything that's going on in the Heart Kingdom. That could possibly get off-screen at this point, because it's kind of been a while. Like, I didn't think the stuff with Dante was going to last this long, because if you remember back, the stuff with Zeno or Xenon, that stuff, like him attacking the Golden Dawn base, that was like, what, 4 chapters maybe? We're into like our like 6th, 7th chapter of like Dante and stuff. So I mean, granted, it makes sense that Asta and Dante will be more important than Yuno and Zeno, but still, I just didn't expect it to kind of, it looks like, I don't know, just taking longer than I thought. Like, I really do hope that the Heart Kingdom stuff doesn't get off screen. I really want to see what goes on with like Laurel and Noelle and Vonica. Like, hopefully we get to see some of that soon and this wraps up. But I'm not seeing a way how to transition from like Dante and Yami's fight looking like it's about to like go up to the next level. Like, so, but yeah, I just don't know where it's all gonna go next. So let me know what you guys think is gonna happen next in the story. I'm very curious. If I had to pick, I think we're just gonna like follow this guy for a little bit, or person. Like I said, it could be a girl. I think we're gonna follow this person, the spy, just for a little bit, and then we'll probably go back to something like with the Heart Kingdom, with some time had passed, or maybe go back to the Spade, or maybe go back to Yami versus Dante. That's what I think. Like I said, I enjoyed the chapter a lot just because it had a lot. There's a lot of different information in there. So me, I'd give it this is like 8 out of 10 chapter for me personally. I mean, me, like I said, I like getting tons of stuff out of a chapter, and I feel like this one was really good. So let me know what you guys thought about it down below. Like and sub if you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys next time.